Good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Nash. I am the test coordinator for our school, and we have some things that we need to take care of before we can start testing. What we're going to do today is we are going to update our Chromebook devices to the most current version of the Chrome operating system, and we are going to check to ensure that we can access the DRC testing app as we're supposed to take the test. And I also may throw some extra things in here and there just to help kind of get things flowing. All right. So I want you to open your Chromebook up. And of course, we got to wait a minute for it to boot up. It takes some time. All right, once it goes through its booting phase, we will get the little login screen popping in. And what's going to happen is once it finishes logging in and going through its whatever it needs to do to get to the login box, a little button's going to pop up. If you just look right here, it popped in right there. It's called the apps button. The apps button allows us to access our DRC app. If you mouse over the apps button and click it, just one click, you'll see DRC Insight Online Assessments, and you may see Test Nav, and you may see other things. But what we're looking for is DRC Insight Online Assessments. Now, you need to do online tools training. If you've already done it with your teacher, you can go ahead and ignore this step. But if you haven't, this would be a good time to do it. You click on DRC Insight Online Assessments, let it do its thing. Okay, this is the testing doc or the selection page where you can select your test. We are only concerned about this LEAP 2025 grades 3 through 8 box. And to get to online tools training, you'll click online tools training. And you can go through each of these tests to see to see how the test works, to get used to the tools and the things like that. So if you're in a math class currently, you might want to do mathematics. If you are a student who is learning the English language, you may want to do mathematics and Spanish language. All right. And then if you use headphones or if you have a teacher read tests to you, you may want to click on this to get an idea here. And if you're in English class, you may want to try this one. And if you're in social studies class, you may want to hit this one. And if you're in science class, you may want to hit this one. A big thing is today, possibly all week, your teachers should probably be giving you enough time to do these things at the beginning of class to ensure everything's done. When we go back, then we click the exit button to get out. And then we're going to go back to our login screen. And you'll have to wait. Remember, you have to wait for this to go away for the apps. But don't just say, oh, the apps button isn't there. The apps button will come up. And we'll go here. And then we'll check it. We still have it. Now, the next thing I would like to do is show you how to check your version history. So the most current version of the Chrome operating system right now is version 100 dot whatever, because those little whatever numbers, they change constantly. But if you're not on version 100, then you need an update. And this is important for your teachers to know as they may check. A quick way to check is hold the Alt button at this screen, at this login screen, hold the Alt button, press V. When you do that, these words, this information pops up, and it's very small. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. This computer's version is 90 8.0.4, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there it is. All right. This Chromebook is not up to date. So what we're going to do is we're going to log in. We click sign in with a different account, and then I'm going to just kind of zoom up so you don't see me typing. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. I spelled my username wrong. How about that? Let's see. All right. Put your username in. And then, of course, the golden rule is to wait. Throw your password down. And then, of course, we all know that logging into our Chromebooks takes a little bit more time than it needs to. Let's see. All right, now, I'm in my desktop. Things pop up, things pop in. I can ignore them. I'm going down here. I'm going to click on the little clock area. I may have to click more than once. I may have to fight with it because that's just the way things are sometimes. And we're gonna click right here on this little cog wheel, this little gear. All right, then this white window is gonna pop up. This is your settings window. When your settings window finishes loading, we're gonna go right here to where it says, one moment. We're gonna go right here to where it says About Chrome OS. We're going to click on that. Then we're gonna click right here, Check for Updates. Now, if you click check for, even if you have version 100, you're gonna still click check for updates. Then, if your device is updated, it'll say your device is up to date. But if it starts doing this, updating your device, just wait. It may take 5 minutes. It may take 35 minutes. It may error out. It may fail to update. Keep trying throughout the day. If it doesn't update, you need to let your teacher know, and we need to get your device. It may have you restart your device. In fact, I'm pretty sure it will make you restart it. When you restart it, you can do your Alt-V trick at that login screen and check to see if your version came up. When you boot in, it may finish another part of the update. There are a lot of processes to this, but it's not difficult. It's just time consuming, especially when everyone starts doing it at once. All right. So this week, throughout the week, each day, each hour, if you could all please just take a minute and do it. Once you update your Chromebook, you should not have to update it again unless DRC updates their software to where we have to. But you shouldn't have to worry about it after this update. And if your first hour teacher makes you update and your fourth hour teacher tries to make you update, just go through the process, because we're making sure that all the teachers touch base with all students. That way we don't have to worry about these little issues on the day of testing. So we want to get this done before spring break. This is to the teachers and to the students. If you have missing keys, broken screens, if you do not have a device, if you don't have a charger, I need to know. I need a name. I need the issue written down. I need a list brought to me, a device brought to me. You may have to, you at the end of the year, if you've lost your charger, if your screen's broke, if your keys are missing, if you don't have insurance, you're going to have to pay a fee at the end of the year. If you can't pay that fee before testing, then we will give you a computer to use only for testing, but you won't be able to use it for anything else. Another big thing is when testing starts, and you bring your computer, you will give your computer to your first hour teacher, or I'm sorry, the teacher you're testing with. You'll give your computer to the teacher you're testing with in the testing room, and your device will stay in there. So it will charge and be safe and protected, and it'll be waiting for you every day during testing. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Thank you for taking care of this. Have a nice day.